international goddamn bestseller, she said. Welcome to Afterthrash. If you don't know what you're watching right now, it's an Afterthrash video. You'll see why. Because sometimes shit happens. And these partially say partial. Hang on a second. Because shit happens and you just try to do the best you can. You try to fix it. And this is how you fix it with an Afterthrash. Fucking Afterthrash video with a laser level. See what happened here? Someone cracked that. It's already cracked this Mickey's, but it can't just go to waste. You know what I mean? So what we'll do is we'll put a laser up and we'll check the levels. See what happens with this laser level on this Afterthrash. And the reason it's really an Afterthrash is because normally Afterthrashers have to do something with some tones. That level's driving me nuts. I don't think I can handle it. It doesn't really work right. Anyway, it's more blinding and a nuisance than anything. It's a nuisance more than anything. It's Afterthrash. Anything goes. I'm gonna finish this 40 because it's just got to be done. And I made a diddly bow. Yeah. Well, I think it's called a diddly bow. It's basically what you do is you take a bit like a bass. This is a bass string from a bass guitar. I think it's maybe it's a guitar string like an E or something. I'm not sure. I found it in a ditch. And what you do is you attach it to some type of wall or a post or something like that. With a couple screws, nails, or whatever you got. Glue probably wouldn't work. So, and then it resonates. It resonates. Say maybe all you had was hardly nothing. You can make yourself one of these and sit around and just go make up some tunes. You know what I mean? You get carried away. You start mesmerizing yourself with that shit in it. This making the whole place resonate. It could collapse. I'll just say it's something simple, you know. See, maybe all you had was a bike spoke that you found in a ditch. That's all you had was a bike spoke. Probably wouldn't work for this, but I'm sure you'd figure something to do with it, like make like a shish kebab thing for frog legs, stuff like that. With spring approaching, there's gonna be a lot of frogs. I've been waiting all day for this 40. I knew it was sitting here. I knew it had been declared opened, but nothing hardly drank out of it due to circumstances which none of your fucking business. Leave it alone. So I thought I'd come up and after finishing up the stairwell and a little bit of drywall, a little cleaning up, and I don't know. I don't like the angle of the stairwell like that. As you can see, it could either be this big rectangle opening back here, which I framed up first, and then I was like, well, let's see what it's like with this angle thing for head space going down the stairs. And I don't know, it's cheap, it's gaudy, it's restricting, not a lot of headroom there. I mean, there's enough headroom, but not enough. Like if that was all gone, that slant, and you just imagine this rectangle thing, that, you know, you'd walk down, you'd just see this big room almost of wasted space. Maybe I could put some pictures, or like a painting or a trophy of some type, but I don't have any of those until I win the psychoelectric racetrack racing, if I ever enter. I think it's over. Probably not. You know, I could put lights up in there maybe, or a sign says this way to get down, or something, so people know. Like, watch your step. It's a doozy. Yeah, so I think I'll just take that thing off. You know what I mean? And then mock it up just with a rectangle and see how much more Feng Shway gets going up in there. You know, Feng Shui is important. Just think about it. If Feng Shui wasn't important, it'd be hard pressed to get anything done. That's a Resident Evil. How much time I got? Oh man, I got no time. You can bend it. Just kidding, I don't know what I'm doing. Instead of freaking out, you sometimes you just gotta quit. Just be like, fuck that. It's not what I'm about. Oh yeah. No such thing as problems, is there? It's not a problem in sight. It's what do they call it? It's pre-programmed perfection. Oh yeah. So much for Afterthrash. Well, the harmonica needs to be rebuilt, and just haven't had time to put money into the motor of the thing. It's not cheap. It could cost more than what it costs for something cheap. Really. think it can wait, you know. Just put it off. Just keep putting that off, fixing that thing, and it'll probably get better. Maybe it would just fix itself as time goes on. That's what you hope for, anyway. I mean, if you can't agree with that, then Christ Almighty. It's not like I haven't had a couple nightcaps earlier. Just been burning the drywall lamp, so to speak, and carpentry candle, whatever. You got to drive like a cheap hooker. I tell you, I heard some weird things before on those fucking things. Reels, you know, you just find them at the rummage sales and estate sales, and you know, what do they call that? The other one, not estate, but I don't know. Maybe I already said it. I can't remember. It's one of those. Oh yeah, you make an auction. Yeah, auction. Or you make bids. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to bid on something. It's not a price. There's an asking price, but then people want it. You got to fight it for them. And, you know, I ain't about to fight with money. I'm not going to fight with money, man. Heck. I ain't got time. If you want something bad enough, you'll find another way. Either that, maybe you get lucky and you get it for a good deal and no one bids against you, and you don't have to give anyone the evil eye, I guess. The evil eye at the auction's probably the worst when you know there's something you want just as bad as that other person wanting it, and there's only one malt liquor left on the shelf, and you gotta sprint for it. And if you're the first one there and can open the door and you got enough money to buy it, it's yours, and the other person is having to wait around till the next malt liquor truck shows up, which probably wouldn't be too long anyway, because they're always on the go, those damn malt liquor trucks. But they don't go everywhere, they just go certain places. But at least we got Mickey's here, so thankful for that. Damn 'em. Can't wait to see some old English banging glass around here at 40. It's a big ordeal to go to Canada, sneak across the barbed wire fences and stuff. A lot of moose, people on riding mooses that, I mean, they'll kick you with one of them hoofs and kick the life right out of you. That's good. It's not for you or I don't think. It's not what you want. I tell you what you do want is that malt liquor delivered in trucks instead of on moose back. You gotta get gangrene and ice, frostbits. Maybe you're born with 15 toes, like me, and now after all that I got 10. So it's one of the blessings in disguises, I guess. But maybe it's just the malt liquor buzz talking right there, probably. I'm never gonna finish this Afterthrash in time. I'm having too much fun just going to bed. I get to go to bed now, but I thought I'd catch a buzz because I gotta eat some eggs. I guess I should eat some eggs. Probably a whole dozen, omelet, something with probably some cheese and pepper. Probably some pepper and salt on there. It gets pretty late at night, and then you just get sick of working on shit, and like, fuck this. It's like, I'm not gonna get all this done, no matter how hard I try. And that's what you do, though. You try hard to get it done, and it just drags on. Next thing you know, you beat like a fucking shit-beaten dog, knock the shit right out of you. You know, like you're stuck together, shitting dog, and it's not easy, it's rough. Real rough. And then you run down and grab a malt liquor. Go to bed. The worst part of going to bed is having to get back up. You know what I mean? The worst part of going to bed is having to get back up. Folgers my ass. I'll say malt liquor, coffee. Don't cut it. Malt liquor cuts it. Right, like just ring the bell right out of the chute. And you're on your goddamn way to victory lap. I got Black Beauty horse that ran with a big cut. Had a big cut on its leg, like that one Olympic dude got cut in the decathlon or something, and tried going down the bobsled thing with blood everywhere, and people never forget it. And it's something you never forget. It's kind of like malt liquor, you know. Once you forget it, if you never can remember it, well then, that's when you know. Malt liquor, Afterthrash. I got no time. I'll finish this later. Never mind.